Taifa One generally means one nation. So we know Kenya is made up of various ethnicities. So the Taifa One is supposed to band us all together as one nation. So that was a vision of naming it Taifa One. Taifa One satellite is an Earth observation satellite. It's a 3U nano satellite, and it is fitted with a camera for Earth observation purposes. The camera itself is a 32-meter multispectral camera and 16-meter panchromatic. So for this particular camera, it is able to detect vegetation and have our geospatial engineers now work with the Earth observation data to come up with the crop yield predictions and also assist in analyzing the vegetation in order to notice whether a crop is withering or it is operating in optimal conditions.
The project has taken about 24 months from the point where the idea was conceived, where the engineers began working on the mission concepts, coming up with the designs, and then implementing the designs. Kenya faces a couple of challenges, food security being chief among them. We have mismanagement of natural resources. We also have issues to do with internal and border security that plague our country, and we have been trying to solve these problems, but we depend on foreign satellite services and foreign satellite data, which often prove to be cost prohibitive and have other restrictions in access. So to surmount these challenges, as Kenya, we have been motivated to start our own satellite engineering programs, and that is what has led us to the point where we are about to launch Taifa One.
The potential applications are going to be found in urbanization monitoring, also crop yield estimates, and eventually the data being collected is going to be, the geospatial engineers are going to be able to come up with products that can inform the decision makers at instant after monitoring the production for a number of months, and also just enable them to come up with good decisions that are going to impact the common man.
Taifa One, as our first operational satellite, has given us a broad area of partnership. First of all, Kenya as a country, we had the personnel to do the work, but we lacked a number of infrastructure. Through Taifa One, the team was able to design and come up with the engineering model, but for the final development of the spacecraft, we worked with our partners. That is a partner in Bulgaria by name Endurosat, who have the facility to manufacture the actual satellite. So they were able to manufacture for us the final satellite. Equally, for launch, we do not have a launch service provider locally. So we had to partner with another entity, in this case, ExoLaunch, who provide what we call ride share services using SpaceX Falcon 9 launch vehicles. So they will be able to launch for us the satellite. Equally, the satellite gave us a room to partner with another entity to provide insurance. We realized that locally there is no insurance firm that do space insurance services.
The Kenya Space Agency is setting up a ground receiving station in Kasarani. So once the satellite is launched into space, that is the only link we're going to have in communicating with the satellite. That's where we are going to be able to monitor the health of the satellite and also download the data that is being taken by the satellite. So at our Missions Operations Center, we are going to be able to receive this data and pre-process this data up to a level that can be ingested in the geospatial analysis tools.
Other than the normal gold, the next gold that we are talking about is the data. Space offers that opportunity to have data, and in this case, we are talking of big data generation. So we would wish to adopt this technology so that we can grow the field of big data, the artificial intelligence, which all of them are more derived from space. So it is the right direction as a country to invest and explore space technology. Taifa 1, as a satellite, first of all, it is a manifest that Kenya, as a nation, we are ready for a space economy. We are so proud for this mission because it is the first operational Earth observation satellite we are launching. The first satellite we launched did not provide much as this one will do. So Taifa 1 has given us the capabilities in terms of manpower training. It has given us capabilities in terms of ability to design and build satellites. So Taifa 1 also marks an age in our technology growth. So we expect these benefits to cascade down to common mwananchi so that more people can be interested in the field, more people can join and support the industry. Because at the end of it all, we expect also, since this project has been fully funded by the government, we expect that private players can also see an opportunity and invest in those areas where we have gaps.
For the Kenya Space Program, for what we have done for the Taifa 1 mission, it has been built by local engineers trained in Kenya. So the future space program is to empower the young kids to have an interest or spur interest in space engineering programs and space applications programs. So the agency is also looking to build that capacity by building the manufacturing industry, enabling processing and also the generation of circuits and printer circuit boards for various components in the electronics industries.